ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनो शलाकया चक्षुरुर्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति शपदन्तिकम्। वन्दे अहं श्रीगुरो श्रीजूतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं शक्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथार्नितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च नमोऽयं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपसिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यः वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, 4th chapter, verse 1. So this chapter, title of this chapter, the confidential reason for the Lord's appearance. The confidential reason why the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in this earthly planet. Sri Chaitanya Prasadena Taduprasya Binariyam Balopi Kurute Shastram Drishta Broja Vilashinah Sri Chaitanya Prasadena Tatrupasya Binaryam Baloyopim Kurute Shastram Drishtam Braja Vilashinah. Okay, Prabhu, could you read the translation?
Yes, Prabhu. By the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even a foolish child can fully describe the real nature of Lord Krishna, the enjoyer of the pastime of Braja, according to the vision of the revealed scriptures.
Beautiful. So Srila Prabhupada gave a short and sweet purport over here. One can ascertain the meaning of this Sanskrit sloka only when it is endured with the causeless mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Sri Krishna, being the absolute personality of Godhead, cannot be exposed to the mundane instruments of visions. He reserves the right not to be exposed by the intellectual facts of non-devotees. Notwithstanding this truth, even a small child can easily understand the Lord Sri Krishna and his transcendental pastime in the land of Vrindavan by the grace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is the slokas actually narrating by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, because he's mentioning that if the mercy is taking place by Lord Chaitanya, a small child could understood the Braja Leela, the prem of Vrindavan, ultimately the devotion of Lord Krishna. So my dear Lord Chaitanya, please be merciful to me so that I can describe your pastimes. By your mercy, I can describe very nicely over here. So that's our all the devotees, all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, our mood to be pray to Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that Lord Chaitanya, please, 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 please be merciful to me. Please be merciful to me. By their mercy, by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, we can understood the root of devotion. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Translation to you.
All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Sri Advaita Acharya, and all glories to the devotees of Lord Chaitanya.
So that's why whenever we read or we sit, we talk, always with glory to the devotee, because by glorifying to devotee, we can achieve the mercy from them. So who don't want a mercy? Everyone want to mercy. That's why we always pray to their lotus feet, O Vaishnavas, O associate of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh, my master, please be merciful to me. So then I can understood the mercy of Lord Krishna, the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the mercy of Guru, and mercy of Vaishnava. That's the glorifications. And the beginning, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami teaches, do we have to do every time, every day. চতুর্থ শ্লোকের অর্থ কইল বিবরণ পঞ্চম শ্লোকের অর্থ শুনো ভক্তগণ. So in the very beginning, that there is a 5 verses. If you go to the first chapter, so on that first chapter, you can see there is actually 7 verses. Yeah, 7 verses are the tattva. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explain every slokas. So we hear about the 4 slokas, translations and details. Now we are hearing the 5th sloka. So this 5th sloka is the eternal, the confidential reason for Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. So the 5th verse are saying here, Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti Ladini Shakti Rasma Dekath Mana Bopi Bhuvi Pradeho Bhidam Batuto Chaitanaksham Katak Madhuma Tadvoyam Chaitamaptam Radha Bhavadutishibolitam Nobdi Krishna Sharupam. So these slokas was Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami going to be described about details, because that is just a code. Now just decoding that sloka on this chapter, chapter 4. মূল শ্লোকের অর্থ করিতে প্রকাশ অর্থ লাগাইতে আগে কহিয়ে আভাস. Just to explain the original verse, I shall first suggest its meanings. Before he want to go, original first want to give some background explanation, so then people, if we go directly, someone just open the page and just enter on 4th chapter, directly they're reading their brain going to be hanged. Hey, wait a minute, where did this bomb come from? So bomb is come and blast, boom. So people will be confused. So that's why I said, let me give you the background already. So be prepared what is coming up. So that is saying here. চতুর্থ শ্লোকের অর্থ এই কইল সার প্রেম নাম প্রচারিতে এই অবতার. We hear about the 4th and 3rd chapter. What is the last slokas are Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswamis are mentioning that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared for the main reason to 2 reasons. One is a preaching of the holy name, and second, giving the unconditional love
Mm.
to the devotee. So
Love
prem
of God.
and nam prachar. So that's why he's
Mm.
mentioning that the meanings of, yeah, you can read the translation.
I have given the essential meaning of the fourth verse. The incarnation Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descends to propagate the chanting of the holy name and spread love of God.
Right. Yeah, so that's the things is we mentioned about the fourth verses. Now the fifth verse is he's giving some background details, so then he can enter to the main details. সত্য এই হেতু কিন্তু এহু বহিরঙ্গ আর এক হয়তো শোনো আছে অন্তরঙ্গ.
Although this is true, this is but the external reason of Lord's incarnation. Please hear one other reason, the conventional reason of the Lord's appearance.
You can read also the small purport too.
In the third chapter, fourth verse, it has been clearly said that Lord Chaitanya appeared in order to distribute love of Krishna and the chanting of his transcendental holy name, Hare Krishna. This was the secondary purpose of Lord Chaitanya's appearance. The real reason is different, as
So
we shall see in chapter.
right. Yeah. So it was very nicely. She is mentioning here that we hear about the why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, and then we hear the preaching of the holy name, and also distributing
Right.
unconditional love. Now,
Right.
the author is saying this is ultimately is not eternal meanings. It is external meanings. But there is some other reasons also there. As an example, we just hear that in Sridham Mayapur, the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya, there is a birthplace out there. I'm planning to go there. Long time. I'm unable to be there. But we heard someone I love, someone I really want to see. That person came to Mayapur. Now, last 3-4 years, I'm planning, and always I make excuse. Excuse me. Because of this, I can't go. Because of this, I can't reach there. Now I make it happen. I just reached in Mayapur. Someone asking, "Oh Prabhu, I didn't see you last 5 years. So why did you come? What is the reason?" Said, I was thinking to come, but just I came to get darshan, get blessings from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, seeing the birthplace, seeing the nice temple of Mayapur Dham, seeing the Prabhupada Samadhi temples. Now that devotee knows, he's the person, he will never going to come to Mayapur, is like, who doesn't come in 5 years, and it should not be a main reason that he have to come to Mayapur. Then that person was finding out. Is that right? Is the person really came to visit Mayapur, or is there something else? And then the persons find out that that's actually his secondary reason. But his primary reason to meet someone who actually came to Mayapur, and from Mayapur that person will believe. He don't have any opportunity to catch that person in anywhere else. So he don't have any options. So he came there. So now when he came there, then he said, okay, I will do 2 work in a one visit. So some external reason, some internal reason. So now Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came with a teaching of holy name and giving the unconditional love, prema. That's actually external reason. But there is something else too. So that's I'm going to give you that details now. So listen carefully.
Yes, Prabhu.
পূর্বে যেন পৃথিবীর ভার হরিবারে কৃষ্ণ অবতীর্ণ হইলা শাস্ত্রেরও প্রচারে. Translation.
The scriptures proclaim that the Lord Krishna previously descended to take away the burden of the earth.
স্বয়ং ভগবানের কর্ম নহে ভাবার আরাহন স্থিতিকর্তা বিষ্ণু করেন জগৎ পালন.
To take away this burden, however, it is not the work of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The maintainer, Lord Vishnu, is the one who protects the universe.
So one thing that he's mentioning here,
Hmm.
that he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, not Krishna. Why he
Hmm.
need to come to pick
Right.
the earth, universe,
Mhm.
from the ocean, where the Hiranyaksha kidnapped the Prithvi, or
Right.
kidnapped
Right.
and earth, and he actually keep it inside the water. Why Lord have to come and pick that earth? So then saying, even Krishna doesn't take care of that department. The Vishnu actually taking care of that
Yeah.
department,
Yes.
isn't it? To take
Yeah. Yeah.
away this benediction, to burden. However, it's not a work
Mhm.
of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The
Yes, definitely.
maintainer, Lord Vishnu, is the one who will protect in the universe.
Hmm.
Even he is the Supreme, but he appointed someone. So you have to give
Right.
that person have to do his job properly. He don't have to come interfere. But over
Right.
here saying why he need to interfere. কিন্তু
Right.
কৃষ্ণের যেই হয় অবতার কাল, আর হরণ কাল তাতে হইল মিশাল. Translation.
But the time to lift the burden of the world mixed with the time for the Lord Krishna's incarnation.
We have informations from the Bhagavad Gita that the Lord appears at particular intervals to adjust a time on spiritual culture. Lord Sri Krishna appeared at the end of Dwapar Yugas and beginnered the spiritual culture to the human society, and also manifest this transcendental pastime. Vishnu is the authorized Lord to maintain the created cosmos, and he is also principal deity who makes adjustment when there is improper administration in the cosmic creation. But Sri Krishna, in the primeval Lord, appear not in order to make us activate selves administrative adjustment, but only to exhibit it is transcendental pastimes, and thus attract to the fallen soul back to home, back to Godhead. I can read the second paragraph, Prabhu.
Yes. However, the time of administrative rectification and the time for Lord Krishna's appearance coincided at the end of last Dwapar Yuga, for when Sri Krishna, because all the planetary portion and parts of the absolute personality of Godhead merged with him during his appearance. Oh,
Got it?
yes. This is good.
So this is like,
Mm.
in Sanskrit we say, is like a jarhi tarhi. Because of that, it is happened. So it's mixing.
Right.
When he planned to come, it's like I'm planning to go to DC. Suddenly there is something come, I have to do some office work in DC.
Mhm.
Then what I do? I'm not going to make a second trip for that. That hey, wait,
Right.
I'm going to the DC. Let me adjust my time frame, and I will go there. I'll finish my job there, and then I'll go there. I'll finish job there too. I don't want to go second day. It's the same thing with the Lord. When he decided to come, and that time suddenly these things was taking place. So both works he doing in once. পূর্ণ ভগবান অবতারে যেই কালে আর সব অবতারে তাতে আসে মিলে। পূর্ণ ভগবান অবতারে যেই কালে আর সব অবতার তাতে আসি মিলে। Translation.
When the complete Supreme Personality of Godhead descend, all other incarnation of Lord meet together within him. That's interesting.
Isn't it interesting?
Yes, bro. This is interesting.
When the complete Supreme Personality of Godhead descend, all other incarnations of the Lord meet together within him. As we see, as in Krishna, when he is in Vrindavan, Shastra said, Krishna
Mhm.
never leave Vrindavan. Not only that, Shastra said
Right.
that Krishna doesn't kill anyone. He don't have that job
Right.
because Krishna have only one job, but play the flute. And if anyone play flute, how come he is so violent? He cannot be that violent. The flute
Right.
player is always cool, very cool personalities, very sweet personalities. So how come
Yes.
he will be violent? So that's the reason, because when he was killing the demon, that time is not Krishna, that time he was a Vasudev Krishna.
Oh,
All other incarnations of Lord
yes.
was came together, and
Right.
those incarnations created different pastimes in a different time. That's the reason that are mentioning here when
Hmm.
the complete Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, descended, all
Descent.
other
Right.
incarnations come and merge with him.
Merge with him.
Narayana Chaturabhuha Matsvadvavataraha Yogamannantaravatara Narayana Chaturabhuha Mashodavataram Yogamannantaravyataram Jatoyachayar সবে আসি কৃষ্ণে অঙ্গে হয় অবতীর্ণ ওইসে অবতারে কৃষ্ণ ভগবান পূর্ণ ট্রান্সলেশন
Lord Narayan, Lord Narayan, the four primary expansion, Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha, the Matsya and the other Lila incarnation, the Yuga avatars, the Manavantara incarnation, and as many other incarnations as there are, all descends in the body of Lord Krishna. In this way, the complete Supreme Godhead, Lord Krishna himself appear. This is very interesting, bro. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes, bro.
Is now coming even in more details. Now coming in a more details. So when we have two more verses, and then you can get the details, because on the one verse you're not going to get the details. You're going to say it's interesting, but it's confused. Okay, now next.
Right.
অতএব বিষ্ণু তখন কৃষ্ণের শরীরে বিষ্ণু দ্বারে করে কৃষ্ণ অসুর সংহারে yeah
At that time, therefore, Lord is present, Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna killed.
Okay. At that time, therefore, Lord Vishnu is present in the body of Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna kills the demon through him. Isn't it clear? Just before that, is mentioning that
Yeah. So,
that four
Right.
incarnations is all coming from Lord Krishna. So they merge with Krishna, and then I just mentioned before that when he needs to kill someone, he didn't kill anyone. But one personality is taking care of it. He was having some questions for you.
Yeah. So Prabhu, I mean, so that's why you say like Krishna was always, he's only playing flute. His mood is always pleasant.
Right.
So whenever he kills, he's not really killing. This Lord Vishnu is killing.
Right.
So whenever is there a difference when he's playing with gopis versus gopas?
Okay, when he play with gopis, one is play with gopas.
It's the same Krishna.
It's the same Krishna, and it's the same personalities and same mood.
Okay.
Because gopas, he get
Yes.
the happiness with the rasha, with the taste of friendship.
Right.
Is he got a different rasha to play with them, and the gopis are getting the prem is madhur. অনুসঙ্গ অনুসঙ্গ কর্মে অসুর মারান যে লাগি অবতার কহিসে মূল কারণ
Thus, the killing of the demons is but secondary work. I shall now speak of the main reason for the Lord's incarnation.
He is mentioning now it is also external.
Right.
Now it is an external. Now main reason you listen. What is the primary reason? প্রেমরস নির্যাত করিতে আস্বাদন রাগমার্গ ভক্তি লোকে করিতে প্রচারণ রসিক শেখর কৃষ্ণ পরম করুণা এই দুই হেতু হইতে ইচ্ছার উদগম
The Lord's desire to appear was born from two reasons. The Lord wanted to taste the sweet essence of the love of God, and he wanted to propagate devotional service in the world on the platform of spontaneous attraction. Thus, he is known as supremely jubilant and as the most merciful of all. Oh.
So this is like a little bit of
So you want to,
please read the purport also.
right?
No, it's not.
Yes, sir. During the period of Lord Krishna's appearance, the killing of Asura or non-believers such as Kamsa and Jarasanand was done by Vishnu, who was within the person of Sri Krishna. Such a killing of Lord took place as a matter of course and was an incidental activity for him. But the real purpose of Lord Krishna's appearance was to stage a dramatic performance of his transcendental pastime at Brajabhumi, thus exhibiting the highest limit of transcendental mellow in the exchange of reciprocal love between the living entities and the Supreme Lord. These reciprocal exchanges of mellows are called Raga Bhakti or devotional service to the Lord in the transcendental rapture. Lord Sri Krishna wants to make known to all the conditioned souls that he is more attracted by the Raga Bhakti than Bhakti Bhakti or devotional service under the schedule regulations. It is said in the Vedas, Raso Vai Saha, the absolute truth is the reservoir of all kind of reciprocal exchange of the loving sentiments. He is also causelessly merciful and he wants to bestow upon us this privilege of Raga Bhakti. Thus, he appeared by his own internal energy. He was not forced to appear by any external force.
Isn't it just nicely mentioned?
Right.
So if you did the translation, just a second, Prabhu. Okay. So this is the internal vision about
Right.
the purpose of the appearance of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is going to be a little heavy ultimately.
Right.
So could you try to read on verse 17?
Verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Prabhu, Sanskrit I can read the translation.
Okay.
Lord Krishna thought all the universe is filled with the conception of my majesty, but love weakened by that sense of majesty does not satisfy me. Oh.
Okay. So ঐশ্বর্য জ্ঞান এতে সব জগত মিশ্রিত ঐশ্বর্য শিথিল প্রেমে নাহি মোর প্রীত So as we hear the translations about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came, the reasons, as we are hearing, that what Krishna actually thought. Thought is like in this universe, ultimately is completely filled with a conception of his majesty. As a Oshaji again. But on serving him as the Supreme Personality of Godhead and as a majesty persons, the Krishna are not happy at all. Now Krishna needs something else. And what Krishna need? This is mentioning amake ishwara mane aponakehin tar preme bosh ami na hoy odhin. If one regards me as a Supreme Lord,
if one regards me as a Supreme Lord, right,
and go ahead.
himself as a sub, I do not become subservient to his love, nor can I control, nor can it control me. If
So
one
the persons who was serving to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and keeping himself as a servant of servant, Krishna said, I really love him, but I don't control with that person. I don't control by that person.
But then, Prabhu, right? But then, what we say, like we have to. Then, why do we say we have to be a servant of a servant of a servant?
Yes, that's coming. That's coming.
Krishna doesn't want us to be.
No. This is the Dwapar Yugas, how people used to serve Krishna. So Krishna was not happy on that time.
Okay.
This is the Krishna thought. Why Krishna came as form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? This is talking about why Krishna need to come as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is the reason? That's what the debate comes. So he's mentioning Krishna, or mentioning on that time when Krishna was here, said, okay, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Right.
And we are the small servant.
Right.
We don't have any quality to serve him. So Lord really like that.
Right.
But Lord doesn't control by that person. He's mentioning Lord's only control by his devotee. But those devotee cannot control Lord.
Right.
So this is mentioning that I am really love that person, but that person cannot control me. And that's why I didn't get much happiness. Sometimes, as your parents, when you get a little older, when your children got a little, the younger, then teenager, then they are completely adult. And that time, they're going to start to control you. Oh, Dad, you cannot have this burger.
Right.
You already have extra calorie. Even the children are stopping for something, but dads will be not unhappy. Dads will be happy because that's going to be think, look at in my child, is very concerned about my health, very concerned about me. I will not get any problem. So then the more loves come to your children from you. Even the children is like showing it like the boss, but ultimately getting more love, controlled by the Lord. Similarly, the devotee. That is coming here. আমাকে তো যে ভজে ভক্ত, আমাকে তো যে ভক্ত ভজে যেই ভাবে, আমি তারে শেষে ভাবে ভুজি এই মোর স্বভাবে. In whatever
transcendental mellow my devotee worship me, I reciprocate with him. That is my
Okay. So, in whatever transcendental milieu my devotee worship me, I reciprocate with them, with him. That is my natural behavior. That's the Lord's natural behavior. And we know in Bhagavad Gita, Lord mentioned this verse, Je jathamang prapaddante tangs tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartarna vartante manusya partha sarvashaha. Je jathamang prapaddante tangs tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartarna vartante manushvaha partha sarvashaha. Translation: in whatever way,
in whatever transcendental level my devotee worship me, I reciprocate with him. That is my natural behavior. So whatever way you transit, he's going to reciprocate in the same way, right? So
right.
if you love him as a friend, then he's going to come back as a friend. If you're loving as a parents, right? So he has those parental affection as well. So that's where the Russells come in, bro.
Right.
As a lover, as a parent, and what's the fourth one, bro?
Shakko, Dasya,
Sakko, Dasho,
Dasya,
Dashim.
okay. Shakko, Dasya, Vatsalya. Shakko, Dasya, Shanta, Vatsalya, Madhu.
So Dasya is there then, right? Probably
Dasya is a servant.
Krishna said he does not.
That's the Rashas is a Dasya as a servant.
Yeah.
And that's Rashas established in this age of Kali. By come as a form of devotee itself. How the Dashyas are important, he personally proved that. He personally shows us that.
Right.
So then is mentioned here, Mor putra mor shaka mor pranapati এইভাবে যে মোরে করে শুদ্ধ ভক্তি আপনাকে বড় মারে আমারে সমহীন সেইভাবে হই আমি তাহার হদিন. Translation: if one 21-22.
In 21-22, right? Yes.
Translation:
if one cherishes pure loving devotion to me, thinking as me as his son, his friend, or his beloved, regarding himself as a great and considering me his equal or inferior, I become subordinate to him. So this is those three.
Right. So now Lord said how the devotees is ultimately controlling. Isn't it? I become a subordinate to him. Subordinate.
Subordinate. Me, he's equal or inferior, I become subordinate to him.
So there is a one verse are mentioning from Bhagavatam. Moi bhaktir hi bhutanam amritattvaya kalpate drishta jada simma sneha bhavati nammadapanaha. Moi bhaktir hi bhutanam mritatvaya kalpate drishtva jadashvinat sneha bhavatirnam madapanaha. The devotional service rendered to me by the living being revive their eternal life. O my dear damsels of Braj, your affection for me is your good fortune, for it is the only meanings by which you have obtained my favor. Obtain my favor. Prabhu, read the purport by Srila Prabhupada.
Favor. Pure devotional service is represented in the activities of the residents of Vrindavana. During a Lord came Dwarka and met the inhabitants of Vrindavana at Samanta Panchaka. The meeting was intensely painful for the damsels of Brajabhumi because Lord Krishna had apparently left them to reside at Dwarka. But the Lord obligingly acknowledged the pure devotional service of the damsels of Braja by speaking this verse.
মাতা মোরে পুত্র ভাবে করেন বন্দন, অতিহীন জ্ঞানে করেন লালন পালন.
Mother sometimes binds me as her son. She nourishes and protects me, thinking me utterly helpless.
So that's just like Lord are mentioning how he was guided by his devotee. What kind of love Lord accept? সখা শুদ্ধ সখা শুদ্ধ শক্তে করে স্কন্ধে আরোহণ, তুমি কোন বড় লোক তুমি আমি সম.
My friends climb on my shoulder in pure friendship, saying, "What kind of big man are you? You and I are equal."
See, that's Lord like it. That's Lord like it.
I feel like it.
That's
Yes.
You know who you are. You and me same.
What kind of big man are you?
প্রিয়া যদি মান করি করে ভৎসন, বেদস্তুতি হইতে হরে সেই মোর মন. If my beloved
Concert reproaches me in a scully mood that steals my mind from the reverent hymn of the Vedas. Oh. Yeah, I didn't understand this verse.
Yes, this verse is a little bit of hard. So, if my beloved concerned reproaches me in a silky mood that still in my mind from the reverent hymns of the Vedas. So, if you read in a purport, that purport will give you details. But how the Supreme Personality of Godhead, when he came, he bring the Madhurya Lord Rasha, the Madhur Rasha. The Madhur Rasha means the beloved lovers.
Right.
And who is the beloved lovers? It's like Srimati Radharani, the Krishna's beloved lovers. But who is Srimati Radharani? The Radharani is Krishna himself, because Radharani appeared from left shoulder of Lord Sri Krishna. Now all the gopis also, they are the parcels of Srimati Radharani, the parts and parcels of Srimati Radharani. They all have a small power from Srimati Radharani. They appears. So now what happened? As you know, when is like a beloved, when is like your in a house, your loved one are chastising you. You don't feel that it's like getting insulted. You just keep out of the love. The Lord is saying, this is the Rashas, the Madhurya Rashas, that when my beloved are using the silky word, I feel they are using the Veda mantras.
Right.
Ultimately, all meaningful are Veda mantras. As we see, when is Shishupal, he has committed 100 offenses to Lord Krishna's lotus feet, because Lord Krishna
Right.
promised to Shishupal's mother that he will, forgive him 100 mistakes. He's not going to be punished him until he crossed the limit. Because his mother was praying to Krishna, if my son,
Right.
Shato Aparadha, if he do 100 offenses, please forgive him. Now Krishna said, Tathastu.
Hmm.
Next, when he's like, he was chastising, Balaram started like, want to kill him, Shishupal. But Krishna said, no, wait.
Hmm.
I promised someone that's in hundreds, in 100 offenses, I will,
Mhm.
are you looking something? So I was, I was waiting when he crossed the limit of his 100 offenses. So now, he start giving, means using the silky word. But even he using the silky word, so the acharyas, all they are ultimately explaining those words. Is mentioning how he mentioned Khagendra, Naradhan, so many words actually he mentioned to Lord Krishna, and all words actually coming to the Vedas, and those all words is ultimately representative of the Supreme Personality of God, its name. So this is saying that Jarasandh is like Shishupal is not ultimately is chastising Krishna. Shishupal is ultimately praying to Krishna, "Oh Lord Krishna, please deliver me." After when he commit the 100 offenses, then Lord Krishna delivered. This is mentioning, if my beloved use the silky word, still I hear it is the Veda mantras are taking place.
Mhm.
Hare Krishna Rachana Mato.
So, Prabhu,
Yeah.
So, Prabhu, Shishupal goes back home to Vrindavan.
Sorry?
Just Shishupal goes back home.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Back to
Shishupal
Vrindavan
went, yeah.
after he is
Shishupal
there.
went back
Oh.
to directly to Lord's planet. Because it's hand by Lord.
Oh.
And Shishupal is he was actually the Jai Vijay.
Oh, okay. Yes.
In Dwapar Yugas, they came with a Shishupal and Dantavakra.
Oh, okay.
So that two are Jai Vijay.
That Jai Vijay. So yes,
Shishupal,
they have to go.
Dantavakra, Ravan,
Yes.
Kumbhakarna, Hiranyakashipu,
Right.
Hiranyaksha.
Meenakshi.
This is the three Yugas. Three Yugas,
demons.
they have to go back. Within 3 Yugas, if they come as a demon, then they will go back to their position in Vaikuntha's
Right.
Darpal. So after
Dwarpa.
that, they went back.
Mhm.
Okay. এই শুদ্ধ
Yes.
ভক্ত লইয়া করিমু অবতার, করিব বিবিধ বিধ অদ্ভুত বিহার, বৈকুণ্ঠাদি নাহে যে লীলার প্রচার, শেষে লীলা করিব যাতে মোর চমৎকার. It's a very beautiful verse.
Taking these pure devotee with me, I shall descend and sport in various wonderful ways, unknown even in Vaikuntha. I shall broadcast such pastime by which even I am amazed.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Krishna's thinking, why
Yes.
I'm going to go there? I'm going to create some pastimes which even I didn't perform in Vaikuntha, I didn't perform in Bhoga Vrindavan. I will manifested some new pastimes, which are even by manifesting that I will myself even I will amazed.
Yes.
Isn't it the interesting point that Lord Krishna has mentioned? The thinking on that
Right.
pure
Yes,
devotee
Prabhu.
with me, you will come with that pure devotion. Is that pure devotion? So Lord Krishna in the form of Lord Chaitanya educate his devotee to develop progressively to the stage of pure devotional service. Thus, he appeared predictably as a devotee to take part in a various wonderful activities dissipated in his sublime philosophy and teaching. There are innumerable Vaikuntha planet in the spiritual sky, and in all of them, the Lord accept the service rendered by his eternal devotee in reverential mood. Therefore, the Lord Krishna present his most confidential pastimes as he enjoyed them in his transcendental realm, and he realized them in such pastimes are so attractive that they attract even the Lord, and those he realized them in the form of Lord Chaitanya. So that's the reason, that's the eternal reason why Lord are coming in this form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is his birthday tomorrow.
Prabhuji, which shloka are we at?
We just finished 27 and 28 on 4th chapter.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. মবিষয়ে গোপীগণে রূপপতি ভাবে যোগ মায়া করিবে কো আপন প্রভাবে। Prasanamata, could you pull up your
influence of
books?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, translation please.
हिंदी में या इंग्लिश में प्रभुजी?
हिंदी में ही करें।
अच्छा। योग माया के प्रभाव से गोपियों में ये भाव प्रेरित हो गया कि मैं उनका उपपति हूँ। तात्पर्य या
Okay, Neeraj Prabhu,
yes,
purport please.
the purport. Yogamaya is the name of the internal potency that makes the Lord forget himself and become an object of love for his pure devotee in different transcendental levels. This Yogamaya potency creates a spiritual sentiment in the minds of the damsels of Braja by which they think of Lord Krishna as their paramour. This sentiment is never to be compared to the mundane illicit sexual love. It has nothing to do with sexual psychology, although the pure love of such devotee seems to be sexual. One should know for certain that nothing can exist in this cosmic manifestation that has no real counterpart in the spiritual field. All material manifestations are emanations of the transcendence. The erotic principle of amorous love reflected in the mixed material values are perverted reflections of the reality of the spirit, but one cannot understand the reality unless one is sufficiently easy to science.
Okay, so this is like, we're going in a little bit of deeper inside, where is mentioning how the Yogamaya work to bring the connectivity with the Lord and his devotee as a gopi and Lord Krishna. So over here we can see the influence of Yogamaya will inspire a gopis with a sentiment that I am their performer, paramir. So that's the Yogamayas do. Yogamayas is always having the different things that which one she will bring it with the ultimate message. But how the lords are controlled by them? What is the position that gopis are Godhead? To ultimately control to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is mentioned, Amiyo na jani taha না জানে গোপীগণ তাহার রূপ গুণে দুহার নিত্য হরে মন। Neither the gopis nor or I shall notice this, for our minds will always be influenced
Entrance.
by one another's beauty and quality. That we both, the gopis and Krishna himself, they don't have that understanding because they really don't have. To that understanding, that's what's going on. But because the Yogamaya in between, even lords are performing a pastimes, and that's why this lord are performing with the Yogamaya. So Yogamaya can help to make connect with the pastimes. To have a nice purport, we'll hear in Hindi. Rachana Mata, could you read in Hindi purport?
Purport number 30 है, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
आध्यात्मिक आकाश में जितने भी वैकुंठ ग्रह है उनमें नारायण अधिष्ठाता देव है। उनके भक्तों के रूप उन्हीं के जैसे होते हैं और वहां पर भक्ति का विनिमय आधार के स्तर पर होता है। किंतु इन समस्त वैकुंठ ग्रहों के भी ऊपर गोलोक या कृष्णलोक है, जहां आदि भगवान श्री कृष्ण अपनी हलादिनी शक्ति को मुक्त प्रेम व्यवहारों में पूर्ण रूप से प्रकट करते हैं। चूंकि भौतिक जगत के भक्त इन लीलाओं के विषय में लगभग कुछ भी नहीं जानते, अतएव भगवान उन्हें ये लीलाएं दिखाने की इच्छा करते हैं। गोलोक वृंदावन में परकीय रस के नाम से एक प्रकार का प्रेम विनिमय होता है। यह एक विवाहिता स्त्री का अपने पति को छोड़कर अन्य व्यक्ति के लिए आकर्षण जैसा होता है। भौतिक जगत में इस प्रकार का संबंध बहुत खराब माना जाता है, क्योंकि ये आध्यात्मिक जगत है, परकीय रस का विकृत प्रतिबिंब है, जहां इसे सर्वोच्च प्रेम व्यवहार माना जाता है। भक्त तथा भगवान के बीच ऐसी भावनाएं योग माया के प्रभाव से प्रस्तुत की जाती है। भगवद गीता अध्याय 9 श्लोक 13 बताती है कि सर्वोच्च स्तर के भक्त देव माया या योग माया के संरक्षण में रहते हैं। महात्मानुस्तु माम पार्थ देवीं प्रकृति माश्रिताः। जो वास्तव में महात्मा है वे सदैव भगवान की सेवा में लगे रहकर कृष्ण भावना में पूर्णतः निमग्न रहते हैं। वे देवी प्रकृति या योग माया के संरक्षण में रहते हैं। योग माया ऐसी स्थिति ला देती है कि जिसमें भक्त मात्र कृष्ण से प्रेम करने के लिए सारे विधि विधानों का अतिक्रमण करने को तैयार होता है। भक्त स्वभाव से पूर्ण पुरुषोत्तम भगवान के प्रति आदर के नियमों का उल्लंघन करना नहीं चाहता, किंतु योग माया के प्रभाव से वो भगवान से अधिक अच्छे ढंग से प्रेम करने के लिए कुछ भी करने को तैयार होता है। जो लोग भौतिक शक्ति के वशीभूत होते हैं वे योग माया के कार्यकलापों को तनिक भी समझ नहीं सकते, क्योंकि बद्ध शायद ही भगवान तथा भक्त के बीच के शुद्ध विनिमय को समझ सके। किंतु विधि विधानों के अंतर्गत संपन्न की गई भक्ति द्वारा मनुष्य काफी ऊपर उठ सकता है और तब योग माया के अधीन होकर शुद्ध प्रेम के व्यापारों को समझने लगता है। योग माया शक्ति द्वारा प्रेरित आध्यात्मिक प्रेम भाव में कृष्ण तथा ब्रज की बालाएं दोनों ही आध्यात्मिक आनंद में अपने आप को भूल जाते हैं। ऐसी विस्मृति के प्रभाव से गोपियों की मनमोहक सुंदरता उन भगवान की दिव्य तुष्टि में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाती है, जिन्हें भौतिक काम वासना से कोई संबंध नहीं होता। चूंकि भगवान का आध्यात्मिक प्रेम सारी सांसारिकता से ऊपर है, अतएव बाहर से ऐसा लगता है कि गोपियां संसारी नैतिकता के नियमों का अतिक्रमण कर रही है। यह बात संसारी नैतिकतावादियों को निरंतर परेशान करती रहती है।
So this is like, why is mentioning the Chaitanya Charitamrita is really very highly subject matter, and it is PhDs course like in philosophy. Because if we don't have it, our base is so strong, we'll be confused on this philosophy of Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's about is here as Srila Prabhupada gave the details purport. Otherwise Lord Krishna is mentioning about the gopis and himself, the Leela pastimes. There is a Parakriya Bhava. So that's the things is to have to understand the Krishnas have that love or Parakriya. There is no lust desire on there. Mention Gopiganer preme nahi kamo gandho. In Gopigans, the love to Krishna, that's loving of Lord Krishna, there is no sense gratifications in a smell are there. Nothing. It's completely, that's what it's saying, is unconditional, pure love. কর্মচারী রাগে দুহে করো এ মিলন কভু মিলে কভু না মিলে তেবেরো ঘটান
Pure attachment will unite us even at the expense of moral and religious duties, dharma. Destiny will sometimes bring us together and sometimes separate us.
So we can read the purport also.
Yes, Prabhu. The gopis came out to meet Krishna in the dead of night when they heard the sound of his flute. Srila Rupa Goswami has accordingly composed a nice verse that describes the beautiful boy called Govinda standing by the bank of the Yamuna with his flute to his lips in the shining moonlight. Those who wants to enjoy life in the materialistic way of society, friendship, and love should not go to the Yamunas to see the form of Govinda. The sound of Lord Krishna's flute is so sweet that it has made the gopis forget all about their relationship with their kinsmen and flee to Krishna in the dead of night. By leaving home in that way, the gopis transgressed the Vedic regulations of household life. This indicates that when the natural feeling of love for Krishna becomes fully manifest, a devotee can neglect controversial social rules and regulations. In the material world, we are situated in disjunctive position only, but pure devotional service begins when one is freed from all form of designations. When the love for Krishna is awakened, the designative position are overcome. The spontaneous attraction of of Sri Krishna for his dearest parts and parcel generates an enthusiasm that obliges Lord Sri Krishna and the gopis to meet together. To celebrate the transcendental enthusiasm, there is a need of a sentiment of the separation between the lover and the beloved. In the condition of material tribulation, no one wants to pang of separation, but in the transcendental form, the very separation being in its nature is of love and enhances the desire for the and the beloved to meet. The period of separation evaluated transcendentally is more realizable than the actually meeting, which lacks the feeling of increasing anticipation because the lover and the beloved are both present.
You got it?
So it's trying to
Very
say, Prabhu, it
nice.
is more fun to, yeah.
So,
It is saying like when you are not present, right, Prabhu? So not if
huh?
the lover and the loved, it is saying that if the lover and the loved are not present together, it is more fun. It's more.
Isn't it? It's true. But that's only that possible when you don't have any desire.
Hmm.
You know, when you don't have any conditions.
Right.
If you have a conditions, then there is no love, there is no happiness. You will get more and more. You will get more separations, more painful,
More painful, yes. More stressed.
more stress. But when you have the unconditional loves,
Mhm.
then there is the high rasas. There is the highly elevated.
Mhm.
So now this is all Krishna's, Krishna thinking. This is all Krishna thinking.
Right.
Now he's saying now how I can, get relish even not to go to dance with a gopis or not to go many places in a one body, in my body, I will get that taste.
Right.
How? এইসব রসনির্যাস করিব আস্বাদ এই দ্বারে করিব সব ভক্তেরে প্রসাদ.
I shall test the essence of all these rasas, and in this way I shall favor all the devotees.
So got it? I shall test
Yes.
the essence of all those rasas, the essence.
Mhm.
And this way, I shall favor to all the
Yes.
devotee.
Mhm.
So that is, really Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are the reasons to appear in this earthly planets, who came in this earth and give the very highly rashas. As the rashas, we say, it's not the material rashas, is the devotion. And that's the is like, when we surrender to Lord Krishna's lotus feet, excuse me, to serve him by guidance of our spiritual masters, that time we'll get that rasha. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna are thinking, I will enjoy that rasha and I will give to the devotee, so then devotee can enjoy too. How? Is like we are reading this, pastimes. By reading, we're ultimately getting very happy. We're enjoying. Our mind get happy. Our soul got pleased. So that's why the Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and bring that rasa and give it to us. And we are actually drinking that rasa nectar from the Shastras, from the Vedic literatures. Rachana Mata, you want to add something?
Prabhuji, here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is saying that I will test that rasas and then I will give it to so that bhakta can take it.
Right. This is a
Yes.
Krishna, I mean, still Krishna saying.
Oh, this is Krishna is saying to gopis. Okay.
This is still Krishna saying that, this is that eternal reason to appear, appear Lord as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is still, we are in Golaka, that Krishna is still saying, this. So I have to go with a certain form. On that form, I can relish all the rashas, and who will be my follower, my devotee, I will give to them this rasha. So this is all our thinking in Goloka Vrindavan, yet not in our.
And Prabhuji, we say that, right? This sansar is the perverted reflection of Golok Vrindavan. So Parkiya thinking is not good here, but same Parkiya thing is good over there. It's perverted. What is not good here, what we don't understand, but really that is good there.
Yeah, what happened? Because the things have changed.
Things are changed, yeah.
You
And
know,
the meaning
because
is changed. Yeah.
because it's like, we know a bad people, a good people.
Hmm.
A murderer, a doctor, both have a knife.
Hmm.
Both have a knife of their hand. Someone killing the people, someone saving the people. The same knife are using it.
Yes, yes.
The same things in that world is parakriya, doesn't have any lusty desire on it.
Yes.
But this
yes.
material world, parakriya means there is a lusty desire, sir. So that's obviously, what is the lusty desire? That's not the right at all.
Yeah. Hmm.
So that's we have to be understood.
Correct. I mean, this couple of shloka is telling, I think, the description of that loka also. How is that loka?
Yep. It will be coming.
Hmm.
So Neeraj Prabhu, how do you feel your first day on this our Chaitanya Charitamrita reading? Today, I think it's the spring break. All the devotees went with their kids in summer. Otherwise, we have is like 13, 14 families. They join.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of the spring break, Prabhu, my kids are not here, so that's why I could join here.
That's
Yeah,
what
I think
thinking
I'm.
too.
Right.
How do you feel in your first time in your life you're reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita?
Yes, Prabhu, I have bought this few years back. It was packed in my closet somewhere.
You just unpacked now. I just saw you just
I should have
lifted up the sill.
opened the. Yes, yes, Prabhu. I
So
hadn't
one could,
started reading that. I thought I would read it, Prabhu.
Rachanamata are saying something.
no, Prabhuji.